It's like Dark Souls.
I watched this, and even if you take the Star Wars away, this is cool.
It looks smoother, but I don't know if it'll actually control smoother.
So maybe that was unfair of me to expect that. What's poppin', players? Welcome back to a 2-Penny Games React. This time, we are reacting to IGN first 9 minutes of Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay. This was posted earlier today, and I am your host, Tavin Bothel. Hi, how are you doing? Here with my good gaming buds. Say hello to the people, Connor, Elliott.
Hi. Got dragged out of the bed for this one.
Yeah, yeah, you did. I hit that.
I was like,
I hit that group chat real last minute and said, "Hey, you want to do this?"
Jedi? I guess I'm excited for that game.
Yeah.
So I might as well see what it has to offer.
I'm pretty excited for it as well. This is currently one of my more anticipated games of the year, so I'm excited to see some more in-depth playing of it. Connor, let's not keep the people waiting. Let's get right on into it. Are you ready, sir?
More importantly, let's not keep us waiting.
Let's not keep waiting. Yeah, I want to see this shit.
I do want to see this. See how the final product is looking.
Yeah. So starting from 0, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
We're each watching our own separate video for video quality purposes. For myself.
For yourself, yeah. The problem is if we hit an ad, you're in trouble.
IGN first, and to
I'll be ready to
off,
pause
we're
whenever
introducing
possible.
you to the world
Hands
of
to it.
Kobo.
Turn
A
this
brand
down
new
a little
planet
bit.
that Cal Kestis crash lands
Home
on
dog
early
from
in the game
IGN is
after
loud
a
as
secret
fuck.
mission he's involved with goes awry. Enjoy
a
this look
president.
at 9 minutes of gameplay on Kobo, and be sure
Area
to
looks
check
nice.
IGN all throughout the month
At least
of
that initial
February
shot did.
for much more Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Okay. Mind giving me a closer look?
Re-release. Build.
That is one big beast.
Ooh.
We have our target. Now let's reach it.
Oh, interesting. I want to take a deeper look at those maps later.
We're going beast hunting?
Yeah. Look at it. Is that like a weapon wheel in the bottom corner? What is that?
Last time
I think it's
saw
the way
a
you could do
Hulk was
dual
brought
lightsabers, like separate them.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, separate them? That would make sense.
Yeah. Or doing the double
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. Look, because it's flipped now.
Yeah.
So he's got the other one equipped. Yep, you were exactly right, Connor.
Battle
Looks like we
droids,
got some
though.
kind of ultimate move now.
What did you do there?
I think he just threw a grenade back.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ooh.
Get some flips.
Some more air moves. Here we go, here we go.
Shelf open.
Oh, okay. All right, so the force
Got that
meter
thing?
still works pretty similarly as the last one.
Guess it's a core mechanic that they just wanted to build around again.
Yeah. Which I'm fine with. The last one was a fine foundation.
Always nice comedic element those guys are.
Dude, the joy I felt with the... Ah! I'm so excited to fight battle droids.
And slaughter wildlife that just you're intruding on the territory of.
Ooh, super battle droid. Is that a Wookiee or a bounty hunter?
Bounty hunter, I think.
They are hit.
Tougher. I wonder if you can't deflect those blaster bullets.
That would be a weird choice. Oh shit, that looks sick as... Oh fuck, that was dope!
I guess this is more like fast-paced attack rather than doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. That's how the dual blade worked. There's gotta be a difference between the two-handed and the dual blade.
Yeah, there has to be. Dual blades the strong attacks. You want more heavy ones.
Well, the dual blade in the last one was the weaker, but more crowd controlling.
They could have done that again.
Oh, fuck, man. Look at these animations. They're so much clearer than the last game.
They are.
Oh, there we go.
They are no joke.
Still got cool executions. Yeah, there he is, slaughtering wildlife.
Wildlife.
Yes, he does.
Supposed to be a Jedi cow. Come on now. Chopping
See if
things
they
up.
go with a lot more of a variety of enemy types in this game.
Yeah. That little grappling hook thing is new.
Hear that?
No.
Oh yeah.
It.
This is the
Call it in.
grimness
Another one
of Star
down.
Wars.
Great.
Ooh, that was neat. I don't quite know what happened.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Are we, oh, what is that?
Void ball. Grenades don't seem to do much. Oh, that was cool. Seems to have pretty accurate, cutting physics.
I'm curious. Nice music, I like that. I'm curious if there's like low-key stealth mechanics. Here we got some wall jumping, baby.
We'll see. It's like Mario.
Um,
It didn't seem like it was just like it seemed like it was just push the guy off cliff without others noticing.
yeah.
Sometime.
Well, that
But you
one
can just
walked around the
quickly-
corner, and he got that one around the corner before going and getting his friends. And then, do you think different blade styles lead to different levels of defense?
I would expect them to be, but
Or maybe there's like a rock, paper, scissors type gameplay element?
yeah. Ooh, look at this! Look at that run.
It looks clean.
It does look clean.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better than it used to.
Yeah.
Dang!
Oh my.
Hey, the run from you. Oh,
There's one behind you, Cal! Oh
real
man.
Dark
Oh,
Souls
they're like
technique.
flanking him.
it's like Dark Souls. The only other game where they flank. Okay.
Ah.
Time freeze. There's like the best Jedi in
Okay,
the world.
so Cal Kestis is now the strongest Jedi of all time.
I really want to know what the strengths and weaknesses are of these different lightsabers.
Really want to know the what?
The different strengths and weaknesses of these lightsabers. 'Cause it seems
Yeah.
like the blue ones are just kind of good. What if you don't even have a single lightsaber? Because we haven't used it. We haven't used it.
No,
just
we
single
used it.
blade.
He started this fight with the single.
Oh.
I would assume you can switch between like the single is always the default,
Gotta unlock this.
and then
Yeah.
whatever one you have equipped changes when you switch it out
Always
to
on
ooh, a bomber jacket. Switches to
Nice.
no more ponchos is what they just told us there. um,
Cool.
like whatever your alt mode is going to be either dual wield or dual blade. But single is always a hotkey option.
Makes sense. Good all-rounder. It'd be funny if he kills this thing.
No, that's
Just
just
like, oh
clearly
my
a
God,
mount.
he's a-
That's
I'm-
clearly a mount, Connor.
Well, it
Just
would have been like, Mike.
Oh,
maybe
I
they're
don't know
going
why
like
they
an aircraft.
felt the need to do that.
Hunter's Quarry. I'm assuming we're going to close this out with something pretty epic. Is my guess.
I would assume so as well, but it's also just IGN, you know. Ooh, little scarecrow stormtroopers.
I wonder what the background of this is. Seems like there's some kind of war going on, battle.
I think this is just an area that bandits have taken over and have reprogrammed battle droids.
That makes sense.
That's hilarious.
Enemies hurt each other.
Oh yeah.
I wish we saw that earlier. Yeah, it's obviously.
See,
battle
I'm
guns.
curious if the dual blade does more damage to the stagger meter,
It might.
because the two enemies we've seen him take out, yeah. See, that didn't do a lot of health damage, but it did do a lot of stagger damage.
I get it. They're weird things. I'd like to know what's in them too. But we don't have that kind of time or resource.
Oh, that's it?
So no. And please stop asking.
Very light on him. Maybe what's going to be in this?
What's he getting in here? What's he getting in here? BD1 materials.
Wow.
BD1 materials. So are we looking at we can maybe what is the thing what is the words I'm looking for? We can sort of customize more of BD1 than just his colors this time.
They might be going with a more increased, a more of an active role in that little guy's character.
Oh, I'm sure this is all cosmetic.
Could be.
Yeah, because everything in the box
light metal.
Was all cosmetic.
I guess light metal. I thought it was like an upgrade material, but I guess it would just be like the color, maybe.
Yeah, it would just be like the texture of him.
Well,
you know what? I'm a fan of that. It was solid. Like, obviously not like the biggest like showy thing, but like as just like some fun little combat stuff to look through. I really liked everything I saw. The combat looks just more refined from last time, which I appreciate. I enjoyed getting like the different air attacks this time around. Jumping up and getting guys that way. I think it's earlier in the footage. He just jumps. He just chooses to jump and slices at a dude. Let's see if I can find that.
Yeah, he seems flashier in his movements.
Yeah, for sure.
I really want to know how it feels, I guess. I mean, just because
I
don't want it to be too samey. I want it to be more refined, and I couldn't really tell from that gameplay. It looks smoother, but I don't know if it'll actually control smoother.
Yeah, it does look like just an expanded upon version of the last game, which isn't bad. It just I was also hoping that we would get closer to like maybe some more like Sekiro level style level of gameplay here. And it just seems to be a more refined Jedi. So maybe that was unfair of me to expect that. But there was a lot here that I did really, really enjoy. I really liked him pushing the dude off the cliff here. Was there anything, Connor, that stuck out to you that you want to like look back on and see real quick?
Not really. See, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting there to be some element to it that I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, let's look at that.
But
I like
really.
this picking up objects using the environment. I don't remember if that was in the last one. Was that in the last one? And I just don't recall.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe just barrels.
They keep hinting at like some like just real light stealth mechanics with some of these like attacks that you can do, and I'm just curious as to what's up with that. This is the thing I wanted to see real closely, like as we get close. Yeah, see, he threw the saber at him, and it was almost all just guard break damage.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious if the dual-bladed lightsaber is now more for defense and for breaking guards rather than attack. Because to my memory, he never uses it against the wildlife.
Yeah, he does not.
He only uses it against people with melee weapons.
Back to the stealth mechanics. It seems like maybe what they might do is, as long as at least you're unnoticed, the first enemy you hit kills them rather than does just normal damage.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did that in the old game.
I don't believe so, no. No, I believe you just ran up and like just got a really cheap hit on a guy or something. Or maybe like as you got more powerful at the end, like your attacks basically just wiped him out, but he didn't like really. And see, yeah, here he starts with the single and then switches to... Oh, but see in the bottom left here, with the single, he does have single highlighted here. So I don't know. Maybe it's just you switch between single and dual, and then remember in the last game it was hold triangle, and you can pull the dual blade out. Maybe that's what it's like here. Is just at any point you can hold triangle and pull the dual blade out. Working with two lightsabers, I think, which this is like way better. I like just the fact that we're getting a third art form. Because you'll remember in the last one, like, it was just like a quick little hit, and then he went back to his normal stuff. Which arguably it's because he just hadn't learned how to fight with two lightsabers yet, and now he does. But yeah, I think that alone, having the 3, is going to have a much more complex fighting system than what we had in the first one. So this was nice. This just confirmed to me that we're getting more Jedi. But all of the details, all of the finer details of how these combat systems work are still like a little mystery to us, which is fine, because all of the questions I have are going to be answered with a pop-up with a block of text that says, hey, use this type of saber for this type of enemy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. To that end, I think it benefited from having some kind of voiceover explaining certain things, but it didn't need it. This was a good enough showing of what to expect with the game, especially if you played the first one.
Yeah. And I think, these games are good enough to where they can just let the gameplay talk. And, I watched this, and even if you take the Star Wars away, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks fun playing with the different, art forms. It's like, oh, I can have a dual blade or a single blade or dual wield. That's all cool. I'm glad that we're getting more cosmetic options other than just ponchos. For Cal, we're getting different jackets and vests and so forth. That's going to be great. I hope that the same level of detail in the lightsaber crafting is still there, probably expanded upon in some way. I don't know. Yeah,
wouldn't it be so out of the box if they made him have not a blue lightsaber in this demo?
Yeah, for some reason his canon lightsaber is blue, but I'm a bit of a blue hater at this point because blue is used literally for all the fucking time, and I kind of wish that we saw some more variety. I played the entire game with green.
Classic color, but it's a classic color, but it's different than the normal stuff.
Yeah, you don't see green that much, Mm-hmm. So I like the green. What did you get?
Purple. I've always liked that.
When you eventually got to think. And I think it only makes sense to start us out with you can pick whatever color you want, because that was part of the arc in the first game. You built Cal's lightsaber in the last game. So now it's time for us to just go buck wild and have whatever we want.
We'll see if they do that though.
Sometimes I'm sure
these games there's recent progression in that regard.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of resetting of progression or something.
To a degree.
We're going to lose all of our cosmetics that we had at the end of the last game. We're going to probably lose a lot of the force powers and stuff, but you can complement that with having extra moves. I think extra combat moves is where this game is really going to give you all the abilities. I don't think it's going to be I forgot how to do a force push again. That should be a out of the box ability that he has. But we'll see. Did you ever see in the bottom left here, there's a little smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, it's scan. It's so BD1 can scan. That's what it is.
I was curious about that.
Yeah. So, which is interesting because I remember that being tied to R3, L3.
Yeah.
In the original game, one of those sticks. So they moved it for a purpose, I assume. So I'll assume that, clicking in the stick does something now. I don't know what, but it does something. But yeah, I'm excited for this, man. This it didn't overwhelm me with excitement, but it definitely established that hey, this is still a game that you're really excited for.
Yeah. I think we'll, I'm still interested in getting my hands on it. I think it's good that they got delayed, whatever, because we talked about that recently. Mm-hmm. They moved the release date up to April 26th. 28th. So a little bit longer. And I think it'll give them a chance to even give us a better product. But what they're showing us is good.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm excited for this, and I'll be playing this day one for sure. Fresh off of us playing Minecraft Legends, Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for your 2 Penny Games react to Star Wars Jedi Survivor IGN first 9 minutes of gameplay. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you had any thoughts about the gameplay or things that you wish they had done or didn't do, let us know down in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that jazz. Until next time, have a great time. And Connor, Jesus Christ, you can say goodbye to the people.
See ya playing Minecraft Legends.